What up, though, y'all? You are tuned in to Table for Two with Mike and Cherie, the podcast where couples keep it real.
We're talking love, loyalty, and those petty little arguments that start over nothing.
We're not experts.
Just two people trying not to kill each other while staying in love.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like our content, please hit the like bell, subscribe to get notified when we drop new episodes, share this out to your peeps, all that, push all the buttons, do all the things.
All right. Now that we've got that out the way, let's pull up a chair and let's get into it.
All right, babe. So what are we talking about tonight?
So I think that people are terrified to admit how much they actually check or want to check their partner's phones.
What?
Yeah. It's the digital age's biggest secret, but checking isn't the problem, right? It's the why behind it. Today, we're talking about the monster under the bed, jealousy and insecurity.
Oh, boy. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Jealousy and insecurity. It's not just a feeling, it's a slow acting poison that wrecks your connection before you even realize it's happening.
Yep. Let's talk about how it shows up.
All right, let's do that.
So insecurity doesn't always look like a big blow up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or a big blow up fight. Sometimes it looks like the interrogation of it all. It's disguised as curiosity.
What do you mean?
Like, ooh, who was you talking to? Well, why did you like her photo? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you compliment that person? She is not even that cute. Why were you talking to that person for so long? Do you work with her? Why was you so interested in her?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha,
That's what it looks like, right?
Yeah, for sure. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's withdrawal. You feel insecure, so you pull back, or you go quiet. Just to see if they'll chase you. It's like a game of chicken where everybody loses. Like nobody wins in chicken. Well, I guess, yeah, you don't really win in chicken because in chicken, you know what chicken is, right?
Right. What is chicken?
It's like, okay, let's say you're in your car and I'm in my car, and we're driving towards each other head on, and one person has to give up space for it, or either that or you have a head-on collision.
Oh, yeah.
That's chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Nobody wins.
Nobody wins.
Especially if you crash.
If you crash, you both lose.
Okay.
If you don't crash, technically you both win.
Okay. Well, this is not chicken.
It's not chicken.
So
we're trying to get to the chicken, but this ain't chicken.
Right. So we have to recognize that jealousy is often projection, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have to recognize that jealousy is often just projection. We project our own fears of not being enough into our partner's actions. And jealousy actually creates the very distance that you fear or your partner fears, right?
Yeah, but how?
Well, interrogation leads to defensiveness. Defensiveness leads to secrecy. And then secrecy confirms the insecurity. So it's all like a domino effect. So jealousy is like emotional quicksand. The more you fight it, the deeper you sink.
Jealousy and insecurity don't protect love. They basically poison it. Jealousy masquerades as caring. This is what it may sound like. Let's just say, you got a person you're like, I just worry because I love you. If I didn't care, I wouldn't ask. This is when control gets framed as concern.
Right.
So here's the truth. Love feels safe. Control feels anxious. Right?
So you look to your partner for reassurance, which could look like what? Constant need for validation. Sometimes reading into a person's tone, a person's timing, maybe trying to look at their text messages, looking up at their shoulders, trying to figure out who they're texting. And then panic happens when reassurance isn't immediate. And that looks like this. As soon as you text a person or text your partner, and if they don't get back to you within minutes or seconds of your text message, you say, "Why didn't you text me back?" Um, and a lot of times that could be for several different reasons, right? They could be working, or they could be busy doing anything, working out or whatever. But because we project and because we are insecure for whatever reason, we're thinking the absolute
The
worst.
worst.
Yep, we're thinking the absolute worst.
Yeah.
So
So what that relationship dynamic looks like is basically one partner becomes a monitor, the other becomes a prison. One
not
tracks,
the prisoner.
checks, and questions.
Yeah.
The other withholds, avoids, and resents. Intimacy turns into more of a surveillance to see what the other person
That's
is doing.
surveillance for free.
Like the FBI surveillance.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Not the CIA.
Yeah, CIA, all the alphabets.
Oh,
You know what I
I
mean?
need to get paid for that.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
crazy.
not about to do none of that.
That's crazy.
None of it. You know, if I got to do all that.
I mean, I will do it. I'm not. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. All right. And I'm not even a jealous person. But if I suspect something, I mean, if my woman intuition is going off, I might possibly do some CIA
Well,
nonsense.
let's talk about where jealousy and insecurity actually stems from.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and handle that. You would know better than I would with your jealous ass.
No, that's crazy that you're saying that.
I'm playing y'all.
Yeah,
jealous.
not at all. So,
but go on, talk about it.
But I will talk about where it stems from.
Okay.
It could stem from old attachment wounds, which could be past betrayal, emotional abandonment, and consistent love growing up. All these things could lead to this insecurity and this jealousy. But the truth of the matter is that your partner is not the person that created this wound, right?
You created all my wounds. Every wound I got is because of you.
No. The wound that you grew in,
y'all.
The wound that you
I'm playing. Jesus, she's about to go crazy.
Nah. I did not carry you in my womb. Okay? So it did not come from me. Anyway, back to the matter. Your partner does possibly activate that wound, though.
True.
If it feels chaotic, it's probably not intuition. It is possibly insecurity.
Okay. So let's talk about how to change the dynamic without blaming each other.
Okay.
Right? I would say name the pattern, not the accusation. So, for instance, something happens, you can say, I know this is hard. That sounds like real cornballish,
super corny.
But for real, I'm feeling insecure.
Nobody's going to ever say that.
But maybe you should, though, if that's the feeling you're feeling.
Nobody's going to say that. I'm feeling insecure. What?
You could say, this is bringing up fear for me. Right?
I don't know if we're going to say that.
You could say those things instead of saying, why are you doing this to me?
That's true.
Right?
That's
because it just doesn't work.
I agree.
It doesn't work.
It kind of blames the other person.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Now, the reason that, saying like, this is bringing up fear for me works is because it shows vulnerability. It invites closeness. Accusation invites defensiveness.
Right.
Take responsibility for your triggers. Your partner can support you. They can't heal your past.
Correct.
Right? Self-regulation comes before reassurance.
And reassurance is helpful. However, there is a difference between reassurance and dependency. Dependency is exhausting for you and the other person because that person looks for it. They look for you to always come in and almost like save them. It's almost a codependency. So what we need to do in this situation is create clear boundaries, which look like agreeing on what's reasonable.
So blowing your phone up when you're going out with the girls is not reasonable?
It's not okay. We don't do that. It's not good. Okay?
Okay.
We don't do that. We're not going to be doing constant check-ins because that is not what reassurance looks like.
So don't call you every 15 minutes while I'm at work to see what you're doing?
Well, you should be working.
But I got to see what you're doing.
But why?
to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be
That's crazy. Stop it.
doing.
And that is honestly, now that we're talking about that though, that is a part of the problem, right? If you have broken trust in the past,
Mhm.
then there is going to be an expectation of some open dialogue when it comes to what you're doing because that person is feeling insecure.
Mhm.
And I think that's valid
But
for
it's
sure.
okay to be like, I'm feeling insecure right now to your partner, to show a little vulnerability to your partner and not
Right.
act out.
But what
No.
it normally looks like is, well, you did this. And so now I have to check on you because you did this because you made me feel like I can't trust you.
Right.
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 That's what it normally
Yeah,
looks
but when
like,
it
honestly and
right.
realistically. And honestly, I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that because when you're hurting
Mhm.
and when you're feeling like you can't trust somebody, well, you're going to act out.
Right, but if you act out, it's just gonna make the other person act out too.
It's unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. You have to, at that moment, you're going to need to feel reassured. And sometimes that looks like acting out, like maybe checking some phones. I don't know. Uncomfortable moment. All right. So what we have to do is agree on what's reasonable. We do have to avoid constantly checking on our partners, build predictability instead of panic, and build best practice examples. Right?
Mhm.
So what does that look like?
You tell me.
Maybe scheduled check-ins, transparent communication, and no phone policing.
So for us, like if I'm out and you're at the house,
Right.
you don't call me unless there's like an emergency or you need to know where something is,
hmm
because we have a pretty good trust dynamic between the two of us, and vice versa. Like if you're going somewhere, I don't call you unless I need to know where something is
Right.
or something like that. Or if it's getting late now, if it's 1 o'clock in the morning and you've been gone, I might call just to see if you're okay.
hmm
So I'm not like blowing your spot up,
Correct.
you know.
And also, too, what might be helpful in this situation is creating um, certain parameters or guidelines around what you guys expect when you go out and like maybe what you expect from that person. Like if it is getting late, like we talked about,
Yeah, we have a
maybe
curfew.
checking in. We do have a
We have a
curfew.
curfew for each other. I
That
have
would
to
be
be in by
abide
6 o'clock in
by.
the morning, and she has to be in by 11:30 p.m. It works for us, right?
That's
I'm just playing, y'all. We both have to be in the house
crazy.
by 2:30, 3 o'clock. If anything happens, or we're gonna be out later, we have to give each other a phone call.
And if anybody sees Mike out after 2:30 in the morning, call me immediately. Text me, call me, whatever.
That's wild.
I mean, because he's breaking his curfew, period.
Wow.
All right. So there's that. I mean, and this is why you need to have trust in your relationship.
Trust grows when you stop trying to manage outcomes. So try replacing control with connection, more quality time, more emotional honesty, more curiosity, and less
Less
suspicion.
suspicion. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's get into our segment. Y'all know what it is. We're going to do it real quick. We're going to do the truth comes out.
The truth comes out. Let's get it.
Yep. See who's the craziest between the two of us. All right. So who's going to ask the first question?
I will.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Have you ever said, I'm not jealous, but your actions said otherwise?
No.
Okay. I can agree with that.
I'm not a jealous person. Would you agree with that?
Well,
You just literally
when
just agree
cloud
with me.
comes and sits on me, you
Oh,
literally
okay.
get a little upset.
All right. So I am jealous of the cat.
Yes.
The cat gets to come and lay in her lap, and she just be rubbing on the cat. We be watching TV, and then when it's time to go to bed, like literally, she won't come to bed until the cat decides to get off of her lap.
I mean,
That's wild. I want to lay on your lap. I want to be rubbed.
it's true. He's even purred before.
I
He's
did. I
fake
tried
purred.
purr. I tried to act like a
He's
human
fake
cat.
purred. That's terrible.
It didn't work.
So that there is some jealousy there. All right. That's the answer.
All right. Do you get jealous when I go out with the fellas?
Absolutely not. I love fellas time. I love guy time.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay. What do you get jealous of in our relationship? Well, we talked about
Basically, we just talked about it. The cat.
Penis.
Yeah, Cloud is a thorn in my side.
Terrible.
That damn cat, man, and he knows. Like he know when I'm trying
He
to get
does
close
not
to my
know.
wife.
He does not
He
know.
gonna come hop up in her lap.
He's not
or
that kind of kitty.
Steal the whole.
That's our dog.
Take all
That's
the
actually
attention.
Panda. That's actually
The
Panda.
dog is the same
But
way.
he's big. and
But he
get
can't
in
jump
my
up on your lap. The
That's
cat
true.
can.
That's true.
And when the cat jumps into your lap,
He gets jealous.
no,
Everybody's
but
jealous in
but
this
all the
relationship.
attention goes to the cat.
Everybody gets jealous. Everybody in this house is jealous. It's too much.
And that's why we want to thump that cat in the nose. For real.
Me.
He cool though. He
Do
cool.
not call the Humane Society or PETA. I don't know. What's the first thing you do when insecurity gets triggered? Do you want to check phones? Do you want passwords? Do you shut down?
Mhm.
That's a question.
I know. I'm thinking. First thing I do.
When
I don't feel
insecurity
like
gets triggered. You're not insecure?
I don't feel like I've had an insecure moment.
All right. How about
Do you think
how
that
about
besides
punching?
it?
How about punching the cat and making him get down?
Oh yeah, right. So in my insecure moments with Cloud, I get triggered. I want to punch him in the face. It's the only time I want to punch kittens in the face. So other than that, I really don't, get insecure. I've never punched a cat in the face, except for in my mind.
And you.
So anyway, all right. So what actually changes the relationship? Trust isn't the absence of jealousy. Trust is the decision to believe your partner, even when your insecurity is screaming.
And if you're building your relationship on surveillance, you aren't building a home.
FBI, CIA.
You're building a prison. So y'all choose connection over control.
100%.
Yeah.
If this episode hit close to home, awareness is a good first step to change. Send this to your partner and say, I want us to feel safer with each other. Does jealousy show up more as control or withdrawal for you? Subscribe for real relationship tools that help you grow, not just cope.
This is Table for Two, and we'll see you at the next sit down.
Peace, y'all.